we are here, right now about to tackle one of the most fearsome predators in the animal kingdom, the wild, hunchback Skritter bird. These are seldom seen around this part of Banastanagrad, and we've had real trouble finding one. Their violent tendencies make them an unattractive target to other equally violent animals, but their red and blue fur make them a worthwhile trophy to poachers visiting Banastanistad. Now, they learn Mandarin at a steady pace, and they can master reading and writing by forming amazing habits with the app they have built into their tukas. Before we came here to Banastanistov, we made sure that we clicked on the link in the description and at least tried the app for 7 days before throwing our phones and our hopes and dreams out the window. So this really helped set us up for this capture. I'm going to be using this rope and these handles to jump on his back and then ride it until it accepts me as the dominant alpha and then allows me to ride it back to Banastania. So here we go.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 173.
第173集。
It certainly is. Now, 我的名字是汤公公。
我是伊拉。
我不知道如果他们真如果他们知道我的真的名字吗？
知道啊 ，Tom。
I suppose it's easy, right?
对啊
This is too easy. Tom's too easy.
也没有什么特别啊，你的名字。
When was the last time 你记得我介绍 I introduced myself as Tom?
上个礼拜。
No.
好像是。
What did I say? Hi, welcome everybody. My name is Tom. Really?
对啊
No.
有。
I'll have to re-listen to
好
that.
像是。
What, on 172? 真的吗？
你要我现在看吗？
I would. I'd like to. I would not right now, but yeah, I definitely would like to review because I just always introduce myself as something stupid. 但是我的真的中文的名字是汤明伟，
是，
这是我的真的名字。
没错，你的 official， 你的真正的政府知道你的名字。
真的我的。对啊，你们好吗？
大家好。
You
今
all
天是
right?
星期五哎。
今天我大眼睛。
对，今天星期五，对。
Oh, sorry, but yeah. 今天是星期五，对不对？So it's Happy Friday, everybody. High Five Friday. I had to give them an audio high five because they cannot see us.
No.
Because the majority of people cannot see us. They are just listening to us whilst they are sweeping the lawn.
今天好冷哦。
I wish I could sweep the lawn. I don't, or rake the lawn, right? We don't have a lawn. 我们没有花园，对不对？
哦，你想要除草？为什么？
为什么？
You want to cut the lawn?
No, I just want a garden.
哦，你要花园，我也想要啊。好，好快啊！
Yeah, that was a quick one. We do, yeah. We both really want a garden. We live in the city, 城市，对不对？所以我们没有花园。But
真的。
one day. Ooh, that's a Queen song actually. 你知道吗？ We had a 很有意思的 I'd say 很有意思 a very quick discussion on the way back from the hospital this morning. Hey, hiya. We had to.
That means yes.
Yeah, I know. I was that. 你用台语吗？台语 I was that. Hey, hi.
Finish your sentence.
Oh yeah, we were on the way back to the hospital, and don't worry, 没关系。Yeah, 我知道你们有很多担心，这是我们的儿子，对不对？
对，检查他的肾。
Yeah, his kidneys. So 没关系 we just had to go and get a scan, not scan, a ultrasound.
超音波。
超音波。
为什么你讲话一定要就是那个嘴巴跟那个脸？
对啊，我需要I had to copy you exactly, don't I?
超音波。
超音波。
很棒。
好棒，谢谢。Hey, hi. Yes. Anyway, we came back. Max is fine.
我们聊什么？
It was for Max. It was about his son, his kidney.
是。
One is bigger than the other. But
两个都比较大。
对啊 but it's okay.
对啊，没事。
没关系。
没事。
He got ultrasound and you know, he got this thing called超音波 he got this ultrasound 超音波但是他有 this so the 医生告诉我们他有 this 很奇怪的我忘记了是英文是 hydronecrosis 那
个比较严重一点 That is more serious than his situation
right now. She said mild something like that. Okay, 没关系我说 So she said there's no problem though and we're just going to review it in a couple of months 没关系我会去 but 没关系 so that's good anyway on the way back I said to Yula I said hey Yula and 她说 hello and 我说 can you separate the art from the artist 这是我们的对话对不对
对对对
so we mentioned Michael Jackson and how he's allegedly done things to children allegedly
是
did things he allegedly did things to children and does that mean you cannot like his music and some people would argue because he's done these horrible things or maybe allegedly done these horrible things
不喜欢他就不想要听他的歌可是我觉得还好
yeah
对啊我还是觉得他的音乐是音乐但是因为每个人都有自己的天赋嘛 talent 所以 maybe 他做了一些很不好非常非常不好的事情但是他的作品就是真的啊
对 actually 我们都说 we both said 我们真的喜欢他的音乐对不对所以他 he made good music
对啊
and
just unfortunately 他不是一个很好的人
allegedly
对啊
yeah 我不知道为什么我需要说 allegedly 因为他
那个是什么意思
like supposedly it's unproven that he did those things.
Oh,真的
But I mean, a lot of people are in the opinion that he did do those things.
所以你们是在想象吗？这些是人们想象出来的。
对
OK 好
So, no, well, not really. I mean, I don't know. I don't want any. I don't care enough.
OK 好没关系
about the but yeah.
Anyway,
they can't libel. Dead people can't libel. They can't go to court, can they? You think Michael Jackson's going to come back and go, hey, Mandarin Monkey, what did you say about me, buddy? Nah.
他们的粉丝应该会讨厌我们吧？
对啊 No, we don't want to make zombie Michael Jackson.
没有啦，还好，我觉得他的音乐就是音乐，那他的人就是他的人，我不会把他放在一起，很难。对啊，
是 yeah. So can you? 我不知道 Like I don't think so. I think for us, like Justin Bieber, right?
对，他也是另外一个，对不起，他也是另外一个例子。我的手机可以帮我拿吗？
从哪里来？哦，
这里。
Okay.
不好意思。
哦，这是 Young An。
就是对，我们等一下会告诉大家。
哦，这是谁？就是那个
来宾。我们的来宾
哦，真的吗？就是他吗？还是他的 agent 吗？
应该是他的朋友，或是不知道忘记了什么人，应该是 agent 啦，就是中。
It sounds like it, yeah.
对啊。So 对，因为 Justin Bieber 他也是一个例子，就是他以前会。他是有抽大麻 He was on drug 对不对
He was. He caused a lot of trouble. He got his willy out in front of people on the balcony. He spat on people. He urinated off. He had fights. He was just a bad human being.
对啊，就小朋友，他们做一些比较傻、比较笨的事情。
对，
但是他的音乐是真的很好听啊，我还是觉得他的音乐很好听。
Some of his music, apart from Baby, Baby, Baby. 这是很烦的歌，对不对？我真的喜欢，真的不喜欢。
哦，你不喜欢
No, but that was when he was like really young. And some of his music now is quite alright.
对啊，台湾也有很多像这种的啊，像有一个歌手，他叫 R Chord，他的英文名叫 R Chord，然后他也是就是 on drug， 然后很喜欢骂脏话，然后很喜欢做一些年轻人的那种很笨的事情。不过他的音乐就是很好听，
对啊，
就大家都喜欢他，但是有些人会因为他做一些不好的事情，就讨厌他，
对，
就是有点太 extreme， 就是太极端的，对我来说，对，所以我不会很在乎。
I suppose it depends on what they do, isn't it? Like what is the thing that they did that would make you turn off? As you know, how bad would it have to be for you to stop listening to them? Was that dust? I think dust just came out of my mouth.
为什么
What was that?
羽毛
Yeah. So what was the worst thing that they'd have to do for you to stop listening to that music?
我不知道，就是伤害我们的国家吧。伤害每一个人，
Yeah.
如果他可能是在街上，然后就不穿衣服在那边跑来跑去，that his business， 就是我觉得还好，就是我没有看到就算了。如果他今天是带着COVID-19 病毒来我们台湾，我就很讨厌他。
哦，真的，
就是不要去伤害到我们国家的人，伤害到别人就好了。
对，
如果他想要做他自己喝醉啊，他想要也不是开车他会撞死人。那就是他的喝醉，然后喜欢跟女生上床，这些我都不 care， 但是就是不要伤害
我不知道
国家的人。
所以如果OK，你喜欢什么歌手？
我喜欢歌手
，just name one。
他是一个香港的歌手，叫做 Gem。
Oh yeah， 他。So if she like raped someone， 可以吗？ Or like if you found out that she kept kids in her basement。你会听他的歌吗？
我会选。
Do you know what I'm saying?
我懂。
Because you have to separate the art from the artist, so it's not the song's fault. I mean, the music can still be good, even though the artist is an idiot or a criminal. But
我不会不承认 ，I won't admit that 我不会 reject 他的歌，但是我会觉得你这个人真的很坏。
Wait, it's kind of like I thought to myself, can you imagine? Well, the only reason I would stop listening to music is to stop supporting the artist. Like,
对，我知道，可是你还是会喜欢那个 melody， 就是还是不一样。这个很难欸，
This is the thing.
这真的很难，就是你要真的非常非常的讨厌这个人，也是还蛮难的一件事情啊。如果他真的是有到 rape 小孩或是 anyone。那我就不会吧。
That's the thing.
对，我不会。
So you wouldn't listen to that
对，
music?
不会，因为他会让我，他会让
criminal. But you'd have to. But he did those things, though, didn't he?
对啊。
But still, though.
对，你就会跟自己打架。
Yeah.
对，你会跟自己打架，就会觉得我到底要不要喜欢他
That's a tough one, isn't it?
对。
it's 很有意思的。
喜欢歌跟喜欢人就是要看你怎么对。
It's great if they're both great.
对，
which is so
真的。
I think it's kind of disappointing, but I don't know if it turns you off. And it's the same thing. It's not just God. It could be like inventions or, I don't know what else. They could be doing something amazing in business, for example, starting multiple businesses, and then you find out this thing. You're like, oh, this person's not what I thought they were, and 不知道。
我觉得我是也不是，就是在中间，就是看他多坏。How bad that person.
They are. Yeah, I don't mean like fraud or something, or like they stole some Maltesers from a 7-Eleven. They'd have to do something bad.
对啊，我只是觉得 as long as you don't hurt people， 你不要伤害到其他人就好了。
Yeah.
你想要做一些就是伤害你自己的事情 ，that's your business， 我不管。
I think I say that, but I think like if I had like a favorite song, I don't know, whatever it is. Like if I found out like ABBA they're not around anymore.
Say
ABBA. ABBA. Dancing Queen. If they did, if they were like supporting terrorism or something, and by purchasing their stuff, I was supporting what they support, I wouldn't do it anymore.
No, 我也没办法。
I don't know if I wouldn't listen, I just wouldn't buy anymore. 你知道吗？
我懂，就是你会停止所有
So the new
支
stuff,
持他的东西。对，我也是。
Yeah.
对，那个太大，那太严重了。
对
啊。
I don't, because I tell you what, a good example. There's a director called Polanski.
谁
Roman Polanski. A pedophile.
他做什么电影
You haven't seen any of them.
OK 他很老吗
Yeah.
OK
But he's, I believe, I'm going to say allegedly anyway, because I think he's still alive. I believe, can you just talk for 1 minute?
我要讲什么？可是你 can't leave the topic to me.
No, not this topic. I'm just going to double check something.
我没看过他，是他吗？上面这个
是他，对
OK
Oh yeah, no, he's still alive. 1953, yeah, film director. But
小心。
yeah, legal history, sexual abuse. Okay, here we go.
在 Wikipedia 上也有他的记录啊。
Yeah, 当然。So he was arrested and charged with drugging and raping a 13-year-old girl.
Oh my.
Right. So he pleaded guilty to unlawful sex with a minor. Okay, so he's a professed pedophile. All right, so he's a pedophile, but he made films.
Ow.
Now, it was
那我不会
films.
看。 我就不会看。
That's the thing,
不会
right?
看他的电影。
But his films are pretty good. Some of them are all right. Yeah, but he's a convicted pedophile. Does that mean you shouldn't watch his films though?
可是你不会真的去看 maybe 你不会去看说他做了什么电影，但是 maybe 你会 accidentally 看到他的电影，然后发现是他做的，你就会觉得this is disappointing，就是很失望，就是这么好的电影，结果这个导演是这种人。
对 I wouldn't ever. I mean, we have children, so anyone who's connected with that sort of
对
that's a big no from us.
没办法接受。
对啊 but it's an interesting topic though, isn't it? Can you separate them? But so would you stop watching movies from a guy who did this thing, or would you stop buying the software or the whatever from the
所以我的答案是我不会，我没办法，我没办法 separate it really clearly。
对啊。
没办法。
Okay, so we're running out of 时间, but 但是 on the first segment, but 但是 we can for sure tell them what's coming up. So we got a guest coming up next week, Chris Lonsdale, who is a psychologist but also linguist. He's actually got a TED talk on YouTube. You're going to have to check it out. It's about how to learn a language. I think in specifically this one was Zhongwen as well, so that's good.
对，在短时间内你学习任何语言都是有办法的。
对，他是Australian 对不对？ Australian guy?
是吗？
I think so. Yeah, I think he's an Australian guy. And as I say, psychologist. He approaches sort of language learning with an interesting sort of fanfare.
对，我们大概有看了一下他的影片，
对，
然后他就有讲到他就是用了6年的时间讲了非常流利的中文，
对，
然后再用3个月的时间学了非常流利的广东话。
Yeah. Oh yeah, 他说 and actually, sorry, just to interrupt there very quickly. So, 所以他的方法是 like very similar to what we talked about how Kyrie's learning like a baby.
对
and know why.
对
just sort of
他也没有讲到 know why， 他的意思就是说你要能够接受你讲的中文是 baby level 的中文，
对，
你不要一开始就很想要我想要讲话像大人，这是很难的。Like no one skip that pass.
skip that part.
skip that part， 就是你从 baby 的时候你就开始听中文，听很多，然后你会犯了很多的错 ，make a lot of mistakes， 然后你的爸爸妈妈会帮你，那你就会记住我应该要这样子说，我不能用我的方法说，所以你就会开始你的中文就开始进步非常多。所以很多人都会说我想要讲话像大人，我想要变得很厉害，但是他们永远不会接受you need to go through the baby level.
Yeah, you start from zero. So it's like, but what he's kind of saying is that it's input, stop, output, input mistakes, output. But it's all the in for the first
对
while.
真的，而且你不要一直觉得说我一直听，可是我要懂每一个字在讲什么。
Yes, yeah.
也不需要，就是你只要能够抓到的 the context， 就是大家在讲什么主题，你只要知道这样就好了。对，那你也不需要一个字 like really strict on yourself， 就是每一个字我都要知道它是什么意思，就是太难了。
对啊 and also he's another supporter of the no grammar situation. So like don't smash your face in with grammar.
对
just absorb it as it comes and accept it as it comes.
对啊，你要学，就是你可能在课本上面看到这个 grammar sentence，但是你知道了，那你就用啊，你就一直用它。你就不要一直背说我要怎么用这个文法，你就用然后听，然后别人告诉你你用错咯，那你就去 correct yourself， 这样就好啦。
Yeah.
对。
But see, that's not. But okay, yeah, exactly. But I mean, that you're never having a grammar lesson.
对啦，就是、
you're not sitting down to say,是的 or whatever, the bar, put bar here, and that's why you don't have that. You have the mistake. That's your lesson, isn't it? Like you're saying.
对啊。
You make it, and they go, no, that's right. It's this way. You repeat. Okay, and the next time you try and do it that way. But that's not a grammar lesson though. That's
不是就是练习啊。
It's practice, isn't it?
对，真的就是练习。
I mean, look, guys, this is how you do it. Anyway, so today, Wamanda. So he's coming on anyway. Sorry. So next week he's coming on episode 174. Yeah. 174. He'll be on, another guest. So obviously it won't be this format next time, but Good guest, great guest. I'm going to quiz the hell out of him, so that'll be great. Followed by Mark Crilly is coming back on in February.
好棒哦
Beginning of February, Mark's coming back on.
对啊，大家都很期待。
对啊. We had a lot of requests for Mark to come back on for part 2. So he's coming back on as well. If you know anybody who wants to jump on, let us know. I mean, if you fancy, if you think you'd like someone, you have any good ideas for getting people on, let us know and we'll try and get in contact, or they can get in contact with us. Chat at mandarinmonkey.com or go to the website and find out. One thing I do want to mention before we pop over to the next section, to the story section, is I want to mention George is our sort of editor-in-chief now for the blogs and Hi-Fi Friday emails and that kind of stuff, the copywriting stuff that comes out of Mandarin Monkey. 谢谢 George, by the way. Thank you very much for doing that. George can be contacted if you have any writers' queries or blog ideas or that kind of stuff, something that you'd like him to research and write blogs on. Please contact him at writers@mandarinmonkey.com. That's writers@mandarinmonkey.com. And don't forget to check out the new blogs, 21 New Year's resolutions to level up your Mandarin.
好棒哦
7 quotes from the Stoics that are useful for learning Mandarin.
是
And 17 boring ways to never get bored whilst learning Mandarin. These are all super useful and very insightful blog posts written by George. And you can check them out at mandarinmonkey.com/blog. Go and check them out.
对啊，我个人非常的喜欢他写的文章。
All right, 今天我们的故事是什么？
今天的故事是关于一个马戏团的故事。
It's a circus, and this one is again based on the hangouts we had. So we've got a couple of useful
单字
vocab. I forgot the English again. Words for you guys. So let's get on to the next section.
这个故事，
All right. 那没关系，没关系，没关系。所以第一，你会看很慢吗？
念很慢，好，我第一次会念慢一点。
好 ，OK。
然后第二次我会念一点点快。
Okay, cool. Let's read the story.
好，这个故事的主题是马戏团。马戏团里有一只猫，这只猫在吃鱼。马戏团里有一只狗，这只狗在吃冰淇淋。猫拱着背，狗问猫说：“你会骑独轮车吗？”大象跑来，偷走了狗的冰淇淋。这时，有一只小老鼠跑来吓大象。旁边有一个小丑在追那只老鼠。有一个孩子，他告诉父母说：“那只小丑很可怕，我很害怕。”他的父母告诉他，那只是个小丑，因为老鼠吓了大象，所以大象不小心踩死了小丑。猫不想表演了，它想回家睡觉。观众们因为都没有戴口罩，得了武汉肺炎。好，现在呢，我要再念快一点点咯。这个故事的名字叫做马戏团。马戏团里有一只猫，这只猫在吃鱼。马戏团里有一只狗，这只狗在吃冰淇淋。猫拱着背，狗问猫说：“你会骑独轮车吗？”大象跑来，偷走了狗的冰淇淋。这时，有一只小老鼠 跑来吓大象。旁边有一个小丑在追那只老鼠。有一个孩子，他告诉父母说，那只小丑很可怕，我很害怕。他的父母告诉他，那只是个小丑。因为老鼠吓了大象，所以大象不小心踩死了小丑。猫不想表演了，它想回家睡觉。观众们因为都没有戴口罩，得了武汉肺炎。
Nice. All right. I hope you guys had a good snooze.
干嘛这样？
Not you.
那我很难过诶。
Now, I don't know 我不知道如果你听得懂 any of that or all of that or some of it. Now, the good thing is if you only understood 20% of it, great. If you understood 10% of it, great. If you understood 50% of it, even better. Whatever. Regardless of the amount you understood, maybe you understood, a few connecting words or some words here and there. It's all super helpful. It's all great input for you. So you can listen to that again. Now, you can listen to that story and in super slow on patreon.com/Mandarin Monkey. We always post the video and the audio there for you as well. Okay, so let's have the next section, which is the vocab section, and have a little quick chat about it.
好哦。
Here we go. Wasn't that a lovely title? Do you like that in your
好想飞上天的感觉。
Okay, so the vocab we use in this. Now, there's obviously a couple of things that we have to talk about. Okay.
第一个就是非常重要的单字
Yes.
在这个故事里面，因为这个故事就是发生在马戏团。
Right, which means circus.
对，好，那你就会想说，那马戏团是什么东东呢？
什么东东 It's a horse, isn't it?
你记得吗？
Yeah.
你的学生说东东是东西，
东东是东西，对。
东东名东西。它是什么东东啊？
东东东。对啊，就是马 is a horse, isn't it?
对，马戏，但是circus 里面有马吗？
有。
马戏团里面有马？
有。
有
I know, 我知道，很有名的动物是大象，对不对？
对，还有猴子。
他们有马，
有马。OK， 好，
有马。
So 第一个字马就是 a horse 的马。那这个戏呢，其实你可以用它有游戏 game 的意思，它也有 drama 戏剧的意思。
OK，
那就看你喜欢哪一个咯。你喜欢游戏还是戏剧？
我吗？游戏，当然。
所以就是马在里面，在 circus 里面玩游戏。好
So it's a horse.
对
，a horse game. No, yeah. Horse game 团
就是 like 团可以是一个 band， 像如果是乐手 group。或是 band 也可以啊，团体的团。
Oh, you mean like right.
像唱歌的时候，如果比如说有3个人或5个人，他们是一个 band， 他们就是一个团。
在英文你可以说 group. Yeah, like like they're a group. Are they a pop group? Yeah, they're a pop group.
可以 OK 好，所以就是band 或是 group 都可以这么说，团体的团。
一组对不对？ Not like a group, like a team, not like a team. 这是不对。So BTS 是组吗？还是团？
他们是团体。
Right.
对，他们是团体。
你可以用一组吗？一组 ，sorry。
组用在就是可能在上课的时候，或是在工作的时候，你需要跟其他人一起工作，一起合作。
Yeah, so you would say like you are 8 groups, right? You're one group, you're one group, you're one group.
对，你们
group
你们一组，你们一组，
对，
你们一组，
是组。
对，然后我们
ZU
对，我们是一组的。
对
，We are a team, we are a group.
Well, there's me, you, George, and Darian now.
我们现在是一组
，and Amy
一组的。
对啊，我们是一组 ，we're one group, right? What about that group over there, though?
那个组啊，
那个组
不是猪哦，
No,
是猪。
猪 yeah.
对对对，它听起来很像猪啊。
It sounds like
小
猪
心
yeah. That's another thing, by the way.
不要
George.
说大 pig，
Yeah.
那个猪
and 猪
那个组
呀。
对，好 ，so anyway 这个团，
团呀，
团也是 group， 也是一个 band 的意思。
马戏团，
对，马戏团
is a circus. OK， 我不知道如果你会用那个单词，但是你需要知道马戏团。
这个不有用吗？我觉得蛮有用。
It's a very famous 中国的马戏团 and a Russian circus.
那英国没有。
I mean, we have circuses, yeah, but I mean, they come from all over the place. Isn't there like the Russian flying circus or some kind of? Is it Russian? There's definitely a Chinese one, right?
我记得最有名的是太阳马戏团。
Oh, is it? Oh,
在台湾，太阳马戏团是。
我有吗？
可是他们的马戏团不是真的有马、有大象、有猴子，不是，他们就是在做一些空中动作。
They are acrobats, no? 对 acrobats.
对，特技演员。对对对，他们就是太阳马戏团的人。
Yeah.
对，所以这是我认识最有名的。
Actually, I prefer 如果他们 like 没有动物，我不喜欢。
我也是。
So like I don't want them to mistreat 大象 or 马 or whatever.
现在不是都要ban掉了吗？都要ban掉，现在不是都要禁止吗？
不知道，如果他们 ban 吗？
对啊。
I think so. I would imagine, right? It's a bit like
我会希望他们真的这么做。
但是我不知道如果我知道如果我相信他们 I don't know if I do. So I reckon if you went to a few of them in a certain countries, you'd get some really horribly
可能也有
treated 动物不知道。Okay, so we've got 马戏团 and then what about the next word here?
其实接下来的第二、第三、第四个字，他们是还蛮困惑的，就是让大家就是在用的时候有犯了非常多的错。
Actually, 我们有很多的问题，对不对？ From our friends, from our students, from our hangouteers about this, specifically about the word to scare and scary and like terrifying and horror and that kind of thing, and like what's the difference between them. So we've got a few of the examples here.
对 So 第二、第三、第四，他们是第一个吓
is you scared me.
对，比如说你吓到人
Yeah, so
I scared
if I went
someone. 对
If I went Eula and you went boo. 你吓到我。
对，你吓到我。
Yeah.
你吓我。对啊，你吓到我。
Yeah. Are you all right there?
干嘛
Are you having a breakdown?
没有。
Okay. Eula. 你吓到我。Okay.
对，这是吓 to scare.
Yeah.
好，再来。
Okay, again. 再一次。
你吓到我了。
Again.
你吓到我了。
再次。
你吓到我了。
Okay, there you go. Great. We Steve and Maggie did.
You scared me.
Yeah.
对啊。好，第二个就是可怕。
Oh, that's so 可怕。
好可怕。
我 very 可怕。
你好可怕。
Oh no, 我很丑，所以我很可怕。
It 很可怕。
Yeah, like, Georgie. I don't know why I spell it. Georgie.
对啊。
I have to work on it. Georgie.
然后有些人在马戏团的时候，有孩子就会觉得，小丑看起来好可怕。
我不知道为什么小丑很可怕。为什么他们上？
因为他们的笑啊，我觉得 to me 是他们的笑很假。
Georgie Giblets. I don't know. Can you do this? His smile from the. Okay, you guys have to look at YouTube for that one. Yeah, 我不知道为什么小丑 they're not scary, are they?
他是他的笑很假，就是会让你觉得 really
like fake smile.
你真的在笑吗
No, they're very sad inside. That's the rumor, isn't it?
对啊，所以为什么那个 Joker 他这边会有一滴眼泪？They draw a tear. Yeah.
Also, in prison, that means you killed somebody.
真的吗
？Some prisoners will have a tear tattooed on their face to say they've killed someone.
为什么
It's just like a mark of, like a trophy, I guess. 我不知道。
可是他们杀人为什么是要画眼泪在他们的？
我小丑吗
？No， 那个杀人。
Oh, okay, yeah. They have a tear. That's why, yeah, because they killed somebody. They're murderers, so they have a tear. That's one person they've killed.
Oh.
And they're shedding a tear for the person they killed, I guess. 不知道。
好可怕。
It's symbolic.
好可怕。
好可怕。但是如果你 meet a criminal with several like crying waterfalls,
赶快跑
run. 对啊。
赶快跑。
对啊。
So 可怕就是 to describe, it's a describing word to describe a film, a person or a thing 很可怕。
但是呢，所以你说就是 a describing word, an ADJ, for example, yes. 但是如果你看恐怖片，然后你会说它的很可怕的恐怖片，对不对？
对，它是很可怕的
恐怖的意思是 horror or terrifying， 恐怖 like terrifying。但是 you can't that's
可是可怕跟恐怖哪一个比较害怕
？I would say 恐怖 is worse than 害怕。
对，恐怖比较怕，更怕。那害怕就是可怕就是
Sorry, could you be slightly more descriptive than that? Could you be, for the audio listeners, could you be slightly more descriptive than that?
对不起，好，可怕就是。
Okay, so that's that section. No, go on.
好，可怕是怎样？我也不知道啊。
很可怕。No, it's like, okay, so I'd say...
什么东西让你可怕？什么东西让你觉得恐怖
？Okay, so 可怕, I would say, is walking up the stairs at that Japanese swimming pool.
对，我记得。
But standing at the top was 恐怖.
Right.
So walking up was 可怕. Because it was like, oh my God. But we were still walking. But we're at the top and it was like... we're like
好恐怖。对
clutching onto that's 恐怖。
OK， 所以那个 level 是这样子，就是你在爬楼梯的时候是可怕，
对，
但是我们在上面的时候是恐怖，
对，
所以那个 level 就更高这样子。OK，
Do you know what? Let me just talk about that very quickly about 可怕 and 恐怖 about that trip. I know we've talked about it before, so I don't want to keep mentioning it, but the relief to just get on the thing, get down. Right?
真的，对，真的。
By the time we actually got on the slide, I couldn't give a shit about the slide. Could you? I just wanted to get off the stairs.
对对，我也是。
And out, down.
就是让我下去，赶快让我下去。
I don't care how I get down, just get me down.
对
Right?
对
So
一样。
I was like, it doesn't matter that. I had zero fear about the slide itself. I don't care how big it is, steep. I just get me off the wobbly steps, the wet wobbly steps.
对
And back into the changing rooms where I could see all those willies again. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
很大声。
There were so many willies.
在女生
There were so many.
你看到很多 willies， 我看到很多内内。
我知道。
超多的。
So many, like
我还这样子
It was just crazy. There shouldn't be that many in one place.
真的。
Not unclothed. I don't understand why no one had their clothes on. No one had their clothes on.
我懂。
为什么？
而且女生也是一样，她们也不穿 bra， 她们也不穿内衣的。
That sounds okay.
啊
What?
为什么可以？
No, but that sounds okay. No, but yeah, okay. But for you, okay. So for you, were you 很尴尬吗？就是很尴尬，
对，就是5秒钟。
Why?
对，就是我看到，然后我就5秒钟，我就为什么？然后就不敢看。
And it's not even just that, right?
对
I don't mind a willy in the sense of like men have them. Right, men have them. That's okay. That's all right. You're in the toilet, wherever there's a willy, it's fine. But I go into a change room, and just to impress on people, what I mean by this is I went into this place, and it was a huge place, right? And there must have been 100 naked men.
真的，而且他们不是都是日本人哦，他们是日本人和外国人。
They're mixed.
对，都很多。
But maybe 100 of them.
真的。
And they're wandering around, and it's not even just wandering around with their twig and berries out. They were wandering around, and I'm going to use this word, nonchalantly, just like, oh yeah, my Willie's out. Have a look at this guy. What's going on here? What time is it there? Like kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? They're wandering around, just like hands up. It's not even like towel round or towel in front of or clothes in hand. Just, hey, like they're outside. Shopping or something, just a real cash looking around, wobbling about, look who's in town.
Stop.
Was that the same with the women?
Yeah.
So those people, they go there regularly, obviously, because that was the first time we went, and then we're like, because as soon as I got there, I was clothed, and I was like the odd one out. Do you know Do you know what I mean? So I was like,
对，
我需要穿衣服吗？
对他们也应该
我需要，
他们应该觉得我们很奇怪，对不对？
Right, because they've got clothes on. What are
对
they
啊，
doing?
为什么？为什么他们？
Do I need to get it out now? I don't know. Like, is it like a security thing or something? So I went to the locker and they didn't have changing rooms. They just got lockers. So you put your clothes in the locker.
我们有啊，女生有。
为什么你有？
我不知道，我们女生有啊。
That's not fair. I had to get
没有很多啦，就是大概5个吧。但是有100个人，但是只有5个 changing room，5个更衣室而已。所以还是很多人都在外面换衣服啊，就直接把内衣这样脱掉，然后就换衣服啊。所以有很多内内。
But yeah, I don't know. There were so many. I don't understand why there were so many. I mean, obviously lots of people, but I don't know why none of them were wearing clothes or towels.
对
Some of them were holding towels, but they weren't wearing them. They're just holding them like up here.
对
So that everyone can see. Everyone can see what they got. And it was just weird. I don't know. I just never been around that many. Anyway, okay. There's
好
that.
害羞哦。
Okay. So where are we? Hyper. That wasn't 可怕.
可怕
That was
and 恐怖
ganga.
那是尴尬，对啊。
Okay, so the heights, yeah. So 恐怖, so 可怕 and so
对。
可怕 is like so you're in a road and a car nearly hits you. What? That's so.
这是很恐怖吧？
不是，你吓到我. You scared me.
吓到 OK.
You scared me, right?
吓到我了
Then the guy gets out of the car and the guy's got 2 tears on his face. 很可怕. Right? Then his friend gets out of the car and he's got like streams of water tattooed on his face. 很恐怖，对不对？
对，你好棒哦。
So is that the best way to do it?
对啊，对啊，是啊。
All right. Okay, so the next one.
害怕，我忘记在哪里。害怕，
害怕，
对，比如说你会害怕一个东西，像我非常的害怕蜘蛛。
So the difference is, the difference is that you are hype. Sorry, you become hyper. You're scared of something, right? So
对
I'm scared of heights.
我害怕高。
Yeah.
我怕高。
Yeah, or I'm scared of you.
我怕你，我害怕你。
我害怕你。你很
我很害怕。
我很可怕。
我很可怕吗？
你很可怕。我害怕你。No, that's right.
可以啊。
So害怕 is being scared of something.
对。
Okay, so could you use 害怕 again in the sentence?
可以啊，就是我很害怕蜘蛛，我不喜欢看到蜘蛛，我看到蜘蛛我就觉得它们很可怕。
Yeah, okay.
对。
And what will you use? And in the story, what was the sentence where 害怕 was used? Do you know?
哦，就是那个小孩子他很害怕，
Okay, so
因为他看到了小丑，他觉得
is the
小丑
clown.
很可怕。
It was the clown. Okay, yeah. So they were scared of the clown. So say the sentence again. 再一次。
这个孩子他很害怕，因为他觉得小丑很可怕。
Right. Okay. So you used them all there.
对。
Did the clown scare them?
没有，那个 scare 是另外的 ，scare 好像是谁吓到大象的样子。
Yeah. No, I just wanted to use shut up. In a sentence with all 3 of them.
哦，小丑吓到了孩子。
Okay.
所以孩子很害怕，因为孩子觉得小丑很可怕。
Yeah. Okay. So there's 3 there. So just to review them very quickly, because I know that could be 很花对不对？ So 吓 is to scare.
对，吓
So-
to scare，
You scared me.
你吓到我了。
可怕 is that it's scary. Like that clown is scary.
小丑很可怕，
And I'm scared of clowns.
我很害怕小丑。
Right. Okay. So you got pa in there. So we've got 可怕 and 害怕. But we also did confuse you a little bit with 恐怖 in there. So you can have 恐怖片, which is horror movie.
对，
But something that is 恐怖 is also terrifying. Now, so can I say like, oh, 很可怕, like 很害怕? If something I think, oh, something's really scary. Can I also say 很恐怖?
可以啊。
Yeah. Okay.
对啊，
So like if I was getting chased, if I was swimming in the sea, 海边, 然后 that's seaside, sorry, in the 海, 我游泳, 然后 a shark came up right to me, right? And it chased me, right? Obviously, fucking scary, right?
对啊，
Terrifying.
对啊，那是恐怖。
Then I got to the shore,
是
and as I got out and I ran away, I turned around and the shark got out, and it had legs, and it started running after me.
那是很恐怖啊，
Like-
它还是很恐怖啊。
I think that is the turning point of the most scary thing because you just swam to get out and you're like, oh my God, I got away from it. And you turn around and he's going, and it's not laughing, but he got out. And it's like, you're like, no, like now it can chase me on land.
为什么你可以跑？
Yeah. That'd be terrifying.
对，那是恐怖，还是很恐怖。
Yeah.
就是对啊 ，that is a maximum.
That's 恐怖. Okay, now is there one beyond 恐怖?
我在想
Yeah, because I think you talked about one in the hangout.
惊恐
Yeah, 惊恐. Yeah, you talked about
惊恐
yeah.
惊恐，
Now,
可
would
是
you say-
惊恐有那种来被的那种
Now, just 恐怖的恐和惊恐的恐怖的恐
surprisingly surprise you're surprised and it's terrified.
Yeah, it's like shock.
对 it's like 这样子
Like the shark's got
对
legs.
就是 double 啊对那是惊恐 OK 那个也可以对
And then you're off.
对啊 就是 like
惊恐. So
更高
is that that's the highest?
可以
That's beyond 恐怖.
对
So so I mean, could you give me a 情况 that would describe? I mean,
惊
just the shark.
恐吗
Would the shark be the good? Would that shark example be the good example of 惊恐? That kind of.
像我就是看到鬼啊
So like
if you wake up and then there's a face in front of you 那个是惊恐
right. You're having dinner at home
对
and you live on the 3rd floor and there's an earthquake and terrorists break into the building. 惊恐吗?
这是恐怖
Oh, okay.
因为你如果起床
Because it's not surprising. Wait, it's not.
like to me 我会觉得如果是起床然后有一张脸在那边你是这样子然后就
Right.
好恐怖
Right.
好恐怖这样子对就是惊恐
So you go to sleep in an airplane. I'm just full of them, aren't I? You go to sleep in an airplane, right? And then you close the window and you wake up and you open the window and there's a dead person's head outside the window going
惊恐
惊恐吗? Okay, so it's like a shock
对
scare.
对
惊恐. Okay,
对
so we have 可怕害怕恐怖 and 惊恐对不对？
对
吓到我。
对吓到
Okay.
wow 好多
Wow. Okay, that's a lot of scary stuff. I hope that clears it up for
对啊
1 or 3 people. So the next one we got.
下一个是呢你去到马戏团你坐在那个椅子上面看这些动物表演看这个表演的话你就是观众
Right. So a circus would be nothing without its audience. Right.
对
So audience.
对他们是
观众.
观众
Okay. So break it down for me. What's 观?
观是观看就是看的意思
Okay. Like watch.
一样就是看
Like see.
对比如说像很多电影很多的广告他们都说谢谢你们的观看就是 thanks for watching 观看所以观它也有看的意思
Okay.
对 那众就是非常多人
Oh, really? Just lots of people.
对就是非常多人
So like just
像你看那个 simplify 拼音在这边你有没有看到它有3个人就代表很多人的意思
okay.
对所以 simplify 它其实 it makes sense in the meaning 因为它有3个人 in the character and that just mean a lot of people 很多人
Right. Could you use 观众 in a sentence again? Sorry. 观众 could you use
观众
it?
吗
Yeah, you could use it in a sentence.
像我们的观众就很喜欢看我们的 YouTube 频道 对 YouTube 视频那如果是你们是影片对视频影片
一样
对然后呢如果你是听我们的广播那你们就是听众因为你没有看你是听
Right. Yeah, because you don't see it, right? So it's 听众
对是听众
Right.
所以看 YouTube 的这些人是观众那听我们的广播的人就是听众
So so listeners and watchers, is there any other kind of audience? That's not a trick
有吗
question. I don't know. I'm bizarre.
有吗就看跟听而已啊
观众听众
还有另外一个是 like general like people in general 或是 in public 他们是大众
Okay, yeah.
对像有一个词 there's a phrase called 大众脸 I'll use it in the phrase I'll use it in the sentence 你看起来很大众脸我是不是认识你啊
Oh, you look like okay, do I know you?
你看起你有一个大
You look
众脸
like everybody.
对就是 you have the general face
I don't know if that's like an offensive thing.
有一点点对不对
You have a very like common looking
但是
face.
对，就是 you have the common like 我看到你我就觉得我好像认识你，我是不是在哪里看过你的感觉。
你看起来大家 you look like everybody. You look like everybody. Do I know you? 观众 OK.
So,
大众嘛。
大众就是 like people in public
Like
in general.
public.
对
Yeah.
就是大众，就是你有大众脸，就是 you look like everybody.
You look like everybody.
我还是不知道怎么翻译比较好，但是就是like you have the familiar face. I think that is the proper one.
Yeah,
you have the familiar face.
Yeah, that's just a better way of saying it. Okay, cool. So we have Guanzhong. So can you just quick slip over to Can I see the picture, please? Okay, great. So just a few honourable mentions that we had for this picture we drew out here. Obviously, we've got clowns, so we can maybe we can stick that into the vocab as well. Clowns, 小丑, little ugly.
对，不一样的字哦 ，different
small,
words.
stinky.
哦，不是啦。
No, I know. I'm just helping with mnemonics.
丑ugly 就是
Yeah.
等一下，小丑的丑跟很丑的丑在 simplify 是一样的。
Oh.
Actually 他们是 little ugly. 对
Little ugly, there you go.
没错。
Oh, 好棒。我是对。And then we got is it a goal? Is it 狼吗？ Is it a wolf?
它是狗啦。
Okay, it's a goal. So we have goal. We don't need to put that in.
我们有狗，我们有
冰淇淋 we got
猫
there.
然后冰淇淋、大象、
病毒。
病毒，对，武汉肺炎病毒。
I'm going to stick a 大象 in there. We have a 老鼠 as well.
还有老鼠。
And what about, because the 大象 is killing a Jingling. Is that Jingling 吗？哦，这是小丑，对不对？
他是小丑。
这是小丑。And actually in the story you talked about him dying, didn't you?
对，因为老鼠吓大象，然后那个时候小丑在 chase after 老鼠，所以他就不小心被大象踩死了。所以大象 trembled the 小丑 to death.
That's awful, isn't it? I've had
不知道是谁画的哦。
It was Dan, of course it was. Yeah, and I think Dan also gave everybody the virus, didn't he?
Huh?
Was it Dan who gave everybody the virus at the end?
我忘记了，我忘记是不是对。
Yeah, so the story, so just explain the story. It was a bit random, but I mean, there was a clown who came in and he was chasing, what was it, the mouse?
对，他在追老鼠。
With a broom? And the cat ate a fish. There was a cat that ate a fish or something. It was a very small car with lots of clowns in it.
忘记我看。
Yeah. The elephant killed a clown. Everyone got the virus. I mean, it wasn't a very happy circus. Someone had an ice cream though. I think the cat ate a fish.
狗。
And then, yeah.
狗吃冰淇淋，然后猫吃鱼。对，还是有一点点快乐的成分在。
Well, at least the cat was happy, no?
对啊。
And the dog. He was on a unicycle.
对。
Okay. Anyway, so let's go on to the next section, was just a little sort of sign off and a cat and a chit chat, and then we'll leave you alone. Hi, welcome back. This is the little chat section, and I don't know how much we've got to chat. That's quite cool, actually. I enjoyed that. Actually, we're going to play the same game this weekend at the Hangout, so if anyone wants to come and join us, well, you've got like a day, because you got 24 hours before the Hangouts happen to book it.
是的。
So if you want to come and join as a patron, you can, www.mandarinmonkey, sorry, not Mandarin Monkey, mandarinmonkey.com, you can come there, and there's a link.
好累。
Or you can go to patreon.com/Mandarin Monkey and find us there.
没错。
Yeah, so we've got, we mentioned earlier, 我们有那个很特别的来宾，对不对？他会来。
龙飞虎。Dragonfly Tiger.
这是他的名字吗？
好壮的名字。
He chose that. He chose that.
很强的名字。
对哦。然后我跟 Darian are working ferociously on getting this app sorted. So
真的很辛苦，他们两个。
对 we've released the Android version on like a beta release, sort of like early testers release. With a few bugs that we're just trying to iron out right now, but the most important thing that we're trying to fix is the iOS problem. iOS is like, there's a certificate, it doesn't matter. There's a technical issue.
就是一个非常严重的问题，不是吗？就是你们已经等了大概2个礼拜，
Yeah.
然后又找了很多人，也不是很多人，就是2-3个人要解决这个问题，但是也解决不了。
Yeah, it's But Darian actually just texted me during the podcast and said that she's close. No guarantee, but she's kind of close to doing it.
Oh,
So she could be getting closer to do it. I've contacted a few other people, like developers, to try and get it fixed. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, and then you guys can have a play for sure, and hopefully it will help your Dongwon.
对啊
your listening and
现在还是很安静，但是就是因为要把一些问题给解决掉，才可以让大家真的可以就是放心的玩。对，
which is crazy. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something a bit. Obviously, we a bit. 我会告诉你，所以我需要edit this podcast 广播
是。
现在是3点。
现在3点，嘿。
Yeah.
没有时间是吗？你的意思
I've got to do the audio and video today because we had to go to the hospital, obviously a couple of hours.
对，我们花了一点时间在医院。
对，and I've only got, I'm going to have to spend a bit of time after.
对啊。
你需要去get Kyrie, I think.
好的，没有问题。最近真的好冷哦，台湾变得非常非常的冷哎。
什么是今天天气对啊，今天是8度，对不对？
对，今天8度。
今天早上我们骑摩托车 I really felt it. Like I thought this is actually quite nippy. Like I've got 2 jumpers on and a jacket, and
但是还是有点冷，对啊。
So 我不知道我们的孩子 how do they feel during that trip?
我觉得他们也会很冷。
Because my eyes were watering. Because 我们没有 visor, 对不对？我们的安全帽没有 visor, 所以。
然后我们平常不戴口罩，因为太热。但是今天我必须要戴口罩，因为真的太冷了。对啊。
Actually, I don't mind the fresh because I like the cold.
我也喜欢，但是我喜欢这个天气。我比较，如果是像这么冷的天气跟很热的天气，我还比较喜欢这个天气。对，喜欢很冷的时候，因为至少你还可以就是穿很多的衣服，然后买毯子，买 blanket， 然后你就开始get snuggle， 就是你就会觉得很舒服。
That's what I like. 真的是你知道我去床上的时候，我会说我真的喜欢这个 I love this. That it's so cold, but then you have to and then Yula 会 like 抱我，给我抱抱，然后他会 she'll like rub it，
就是一直磨蹭，一直磨蹭。对，
像猫咪，
我是。
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's good though. I like it. 我真的喜欢 apart from when it gets really hot, I prefer it to hot so much. I prefer cold than hot. This weather 这个天气是天气是很 better.
对，因为你在热的时候，你不管你就算是已经 naked 已经裸体了，你还是会觉得很热。
See, that's the thing.
对，然后你会生气。
Yeah.
但是天气冷的时候你不会生气。
That's the thing, right? Yeah, it doesn't affect your mood that way, does it? Cold doesn't. In fact, it probably stops bad mood. 对。Because you can't be not be bothered, but you're too busy being cold to be angry.
对啊，可是你可以想说我只要喝一杯热巧克力我就很开心。
Yeah, like become warm.
对，你会反而会很开心。
Yeah.
就你只要小小的温暖的东西，你就觉得好棒哦。
因为你的目标你的任务是
达成
了，变热。对 ，like just like warm up. That's your mission. It's like I'm not being angry right now because I'm.
对
But you're right. But hot makes you frustrated.
真的
and angry. Real quick.
没错
Real quick.
所以我们在我们夏天的时候，我们两个的脾气都不是很好。
对
，we have short temper in summer.
So much. And obviously because 我们有孩子，所以你知道，你们知道，如果是你们是父母，你知道我们会变很。
其实他们喜欢跑来跑去，然后他们也不想要听你说话。
Yeah.
然后天气又很热，然后你就觉得everything is wrong.
对啊，你说了，如果你没有穿衣服，就 doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't because you can't.
你还是很热。
Yeah, or the sun's going to burn you if you take much off anyway. You wear a vest, it's going to burn you.
对，然后你还要再穿外套，因为你会晒伤。
Yeah.
对啊，所以我觉得我还是真的喜欢这种天气。
Bring it on, bring on the cold.
真的
keep the cold on, yeah, for sure.
我妈妈真的是，她已经冻死在楼下了。
她说你的妈妈很
阿妈好像对阿妈就觉得非常非常的冷，不想出去，就是都不要出去。
She'll wear a sweater in 30 degrees.
没有啦，
她会even 28.
对
she'll be wearing a jacket.
对。
What are you doing?
对啊，而且他老了她也没有办法
他说你的身体是换了。
对，他还这么说，因为那时候28度的时候凉凉的，我穿短袖穿 T 恤，他就说、你不会冷哦，然后说我都穿外套，你不会冷吗？我说不会啊，我很热
对啊，现在你是英国人。
对，然后他说你是不是因为去了英国，然后在楼上都吹冷气，你的身体就改变了？我说应该吧，对啊。
因为我们住在冰箱里，对不对？
对。
Well, do we though? It's not that cold in here though.
Like even 在夏天，在 summer 的时候，妈妈来就是到我们的房间，到我们的家，她也要穿外套。夏天哦 in summer 他需要穿外套
and we've got the air conditioning on like it's on 24 23 whatever and it's even to put it in context like in summer here it's even with the 冷气 on it's only just bearable like it's just like we haven't got 冷气 in every room. I think you need 冷气 in every room 对不对 like 你需要
在台湾需要
every room and we've only got it in 2
对啊
in the bedroom and in the 2 bedrooms
对然后你在厨房煮饭简直是 like sweat like
in the kitchen
水龙头
100% you will yeah
对
And you get, I mean, I tell you the bonus though, living in a 100的国家是，如果你要很冷的冷水洗澡you won't be cold after you finished.
对
Get out and it's nice.
真的就是真的就是舒服。
你的那一套很硬本。
OK 你要我说什么
I saw someone like that this morning actually, 很硬的那一套。男生 he was wearing a t-shirt in this weather. His own fault, 他的错。
No.
Old guy stared at me 因为我是外国人 so he looked at me and I was like, beautiful. 但是你那一套很硬。Like, do you know, like he was walking and you could see them and I thought, you're staring at me and you have those hot inged nipples.
好好笑你们两个在 judge each other.
Yeah.
在互相看对方
Yeah, judging each other on that one.
对啊
I thought, well, cover your nips then, dude. Why are you wearing a wrong decision, obviously?
真的
You got up this morning and you made the wrong choice.
他可能看到你就觉得我想要你的外套我好冷
Maybe, yeah, maybe he thought that, right?
对啊
Or, you know, 不知道 but
太好笑了
我喜欢 Okay. Anyway, so yeah, thanks very much. So this has been episode 173. We got some good feedback on the new format, which I like. I know I've said that before. And happy that people are enjoying it. The new sort of video format as well, because we're putting the vocab up on the screen as you read it, and also some subtitles. If you do want the transcript for the story and for the audio, for the vocab,
是单字还有图片
you can come. Yeah, you can become a patron. Becoming a patron is essentially $5 a month.
是没错
Join the WhatsApp group, get the ebook, and get the transcripts for the new format podcast, and all the Yankee decks and stuff, and access to the behind the scenes stuff, and also all the other patron only content that we've created.
是
If you want to come and hang out, you can. $10 a month.
没错
That's $10 a month.
很便宜
很便宜 It's just ridiculous. We don't. Yeah. $10 a month, and essentially what happens is you come along to you can come along to 3 of 5 hangouts every weekend. And then come and practice your Zhongwen. We always play games and stuff like that and try and poke you to talk.
对啊
用你的中文
对真的要多用你的中文不然你没有用的话你就是永远不会学到东西加油啦大家
So yeah, come along for sure. How can they get in contact with us?
如果你们有任何问题想要问我们的话呢你们可以写信到 chat@mandarinmonkey.com
You certainly can. If you want to test out your Zhongwen, you can for free. 这是免费的可以来 to our free lessons. Go to mandarinmonkey.com and click the button that says, it's a big button, it says free lessons. Book one with Eula, book one with Amy. You get 2 free lessons. That's nearly 2 hours of Zhongwen practice for freezies. And if you want to continue, that's your choice.
没错不用钱的免费
You can also, obviously we do paid lessons as well, so you can come and enjoy 4 lessons per month or more if you want to. We do have children as students as well.
是
Come from all over the world actually. 我们有孩子的学生
没错
So if you have a family that you want to learn with as well, you can come and join us there.
没问题的好啦谢谢你们收听谢谢你们收看希望你们今天都过得开心还有呢祝你们有个美好的周末咯 Have a good weekend 我们下次见 Bye
你可以的 Bye